Alright, we're gonna keep this simple. Like I said, I'm trying to stream every day. It just happens that today I was really tired, had a little bit of stuff going on, and so I said, you know, I need to sleep. I just need to rest a little bit. I do have a video for tomorrow, which would have been today's video. It's a little bit of a mess, like I said. So, we're just gonna play, what do you mean, why are we viewing it like this? I'm actually confused, what do you mean? The stream is live. At least make it clat. What are you talking about? What? I'm very confused. That's the intro screen. All I did was change the intro screen. I combined two different things that I thought was was pretty good. I was like, you know what? I never used the green. I spent forever making it like this. And then I was like, well, why would I continue to have the intro screen like that when I could combine two different things I never get to use anyway? Ash, it's the intro screen. I wouldn't actually put it as the gameplay. Oh my god. All I did was combine those two things together. I mean, if you're going to have an intro screen... Is my volume working? What the fuck? It's not... Yo, is my shit fucked up? Why is there no volume? Is my headset on? My headset wasn't on. Okay. Even I was like, what the fuck? Alright, anyway. Let's, I was playing this. I'm getting off of it. Where are we on? Yes, I know. It's going to be on Arceus. Just a second. I have to save my game. I don't want to lose my progress. We're just going to do some real quick shit, and then that'll be it. I just said I would use the Metroid screen for intro and outro. Weren't you here the last stream when I did it? I've had that for like 2 streams now. Because it's like, well, I put all the time and effort into it and I never get to use it. So I said, you know what would be great is if I had it as the intro and outro and I didn't have to get rid of it. Because I never like to get rid of anything. So I was like, nope. Okay, never mind. Well, that explains a lot. Anyway, we're going to play Arceus for a bit. So in other words, this Saturday we won't play Arceus. And then we will play Fire Emblem then. We'll play Fire Emblem Saturday, and I think I also have it set for Sunday as well. And then that's fine by me. I don't really have to worry too much about it, so I can take my time. I did get a custom CSS for Twitch. All it does is it makes Twitch transparent, which is fine. I didn't have to... yeah, no worries. I'm just saying, like... I mean, that's the genuine reason. I was like, I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to... Why is it not updating? Oh, good lord. Please... Dude. Okay. Is it possible, right? That, like, this Twitch, this YouTube chat thing, could it just, like, not do Top Chat? Like, Top Chat on YouTube is such a goddamn mistake. I don't know why they do this. Like, genuinely. I have to figure out if there's a way around using Top Chat now. Because they consistently always do this. And I'm like, I've never wanted Top Chat. There's not a single time I've been on YouTube and I've said to myself, hey, you know what's cool? The fact that sometimes they just hide messages from people. Like, I don't want a robot to determine what is or isn't, you know, a great message. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ask for that, ever. I've never once said Top Chat is a good idea. Unless it was as the butt of a joke. Seriously, I've never said that. Not even once. But you know how things are with fucking video games, or with YouTube. I mean, what's the difference at this point, right? They just give you a bunch of bullshit you don't want for, and then... Oh, shit, hi. Dude, I fucking love this game. Sometimes when you're just doing the dumbest shit imaginable. How do we get them to flee? Can we get them to flee? Dude, I'm gonna use up all my fucking inventory space again. Yeah, I've freshly emptied my boxes for anyone who watches this that didn't watch, what was it? The fucking Violet stream, I think it was. I freshly emptied my boxes. Do Magikarps even flee? I think they do, yeah. They flee very slowly, which matches their MO to a T. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh, I should be defeating these. Oops. I actually should be fighting them. Whoops. Now, you know what? This is actually where the auto battle would come in handy just as a time saver. so you could just fight them way faster. I admit I was completely wrong about the auto battle in Violet. The auto battle in Violet just simply, you know, it's not for, you know, experience. You just do it just because it's a faster way of eliminating Pokemon. And I actually take that back. I was too harsh on that. I 100% admit that I was way too harsh on it. Absolutely. Is that it? Yeah, okay. I should not have been as harsh on it as I was. Sometimes, you know, I assume the worst out of a lot of game studios. I should have been more focused on other things that deserve criticism, like, I don't know, the fucking frame rate, or how the game looked. that would have been a much fairer usage of my criticism, but whatever, I digress. It is what it is. Like the most toxic term in the world, it is what it is. Played on loop infinitely for all fucking eternity. That's what it's like. Where the hell is the fucking thing? Right over here. We'll grab these. We'll just do our usual. Let's just see if we can find a shiny today. I need to fucking detox. I got a lot of shit happening, and part of my thing is that I need to like play games that make me more happy. Like for real, for real. And like I said, the one thing that I wish I had done was buy that fucking Mario collection. I wish I had bought that Mario collection, like, you know, digitally. That's like the one thing I regret not doing, because like now I regret like not being able to just kick back and boot it up like Metroid Dread. I won't lie, digital games just kind of just are nice because you can just be lazy. You don't have to go over there. I have to walk around my room and go get it. So I actually prefer this, if I'm being completely honest. Look, they spotted me from all the way up there. That's so ridiculous. Oh, maybe they didn't. That's so weird. Did the time of day just change? Do you think they had clocks in Hisui? I feel like they would have had clocks. And if they had clocks, I wish they would, you know, use them. Considering that they have a lot of other stuff, like cameras. I feel like they could at least have like a pocket watch. Or, I don't know, maybe since you have a phone for some reason that never runs out of battery because it runs on Arceus juice. I feel like the least they could do is give you like an actual 24-hour clock, but yeah. That way you can at least know when the time of day changes. Like exactly down to the moment. What is it? Why you gotta be so big? Alright, let's leave. I'm really looking for that random wild shiny. Those are my favorite. Just random shinies out in the middle of nowhere, you know? Alright, let's leave. Now let's get rid of these Pokemon first, and then let's leave. I want to see my Pokemon. Okay. Someday we have to, like, just defeat Magikarps. So the next... I gotta remember, like, the next time that we have a Magikarp event, like that's the cue to, like, actually go back and catch a lot of these. So I gotta just wait. I just gotta hold out a couple more months and I can move, like, almost 3 boxes of Pokemon out. And then I have to clean up my Violet, which is... It's already at that point because, like I say, fucking... What is it? 32 boxes is nothing, dude. That's why it makes me feel so weird. It's like they gave 40 boxes for the shitty remake and not 40 boxes permanently. Like, what the fuck? How much space does Pokemon even take up on your console? Like, what, 3 gigabytes maybe? I'm actually genuinely curious. Oh, God. Dude, if I get another shiny Duskull, I'm gonna just explode. I can't even import it. Imagine that. One of my favorite shinies, I can't even import. I can't. It is not in fucking Violet. Shuppet is, which is funny. That's a great noise. It's always a good noise to hear. Number you defeat with ghost type moves, number of times you've seen you use Hex, number you've scared off of... Okay, we could do this one real easy. That should be like 4 right there. I'm sorry, is it? Yep. Because it counts each one individually. That is a very easy challenge to complete. Do I have any ghost type moves? Yes, I'm going to use Typhlosion. Okay, I'm surprised that's never happened before. What? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I forget you. I forget how it even works in this game. All right, let's see if I can crouch fast enough. I forget if Duskull's psychically alert. Let's see. I cannot believe I played this game for this long and never ever defeated a Duskull with a ghost type move. Not even once. But you know what? I like the professor challenges in this game. I mean, like, it's tedium, absolutely, but like sometimes interacting with the Pokemon in unique ways is pretty cool, right? So like interacting with the Pokemon by feeding them and like stuff like that is cool. It's really just the ones where you have to defeat a bunch of Pokemon. All right, I don't really care if I'm stealthy or not. It doesn't really matter. It's a bunch of level 30s. This is not gonna... Well, I mean, it's Arceus, so they could technically deal like a bunch of damage to me, but will they? Probably not. Alright, that's actually good. We want to see them use Hex. So yeah, I was thinking about, like, for this weekend, I have to, like, I can't really do 6 p.m. streams. I was hoping I would. I was hoping I'd be able to, but I'm too tired at 6 p.m. So maybe what I'll do is I'll definitely have to do a 2-parter for Crimson Blaze. I just wanted to make sure, like, at least something got done today. And so, why not? This is, like, my favorite game to stream because nothing happens, and I could just spill my brain like dialogue. It's pretty fun, actually. Is that it? Wait, is it? Okay, that is it, actually. There's only 3. Right? Yeah, there's only 3, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no, there's 4. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Look at this. Look at this air. Look at this surface-to-air bullshit that they're doing. They really would catch you with that, too. They really fucking get you with that. That's insanity. Okay. Oh yeah, for Typhlosion I also have to use Overheat, but this is a little bit more important. That's why I want to use this first, because this kind of matters. So if you see, they actually did not let me move again, which is bullshit. I don't know why the game is like that. They just changed the action order for some reason. Like, they tell you one thing and then they do another. It's really kind of stupid. That's, like, not at all how you would want a tactical-based game, but whatever. This makes me want to go back and play, like, Tactics Advanced, though. Like, that was another game I planned to revisit, right, so I could do the 100%, because the 100% in that game is, like, a huge amount of bullshit to do. And I think the only unfortunate part is that it takes so long to get the 100%, and so much of it is missable, that, like, you have to kind of plan it out. That's gigantic. And there's actually still more. Alright, so here's what I can do. I'm going to go over here and heal for free. And then I'll go back. See, I am going to play Tactics Ogre. I am going to go back to that. Since I have, what day is it today? Like the 15th or something? No, the 9th? What day is it today? Did I tell you? What day is it today? The 11th? Yeah, so Fire Emblem is not until next week. Yeah, it's not until a week from Friday. So I have plenty of time to just, like, you know, shoot the shit, do whatever I want. I got a full week and a half before Fire Emblem comes out. So, like, the funniest thing is that if I wanted to just marathon Crimson Blaze for, like, a straight fucking week, maybe I would be able to beat it. But, like, I don't know. Is it worth only streaming Crimson Blaze for, like, 10 days just to do it? Probably not. That's why I grapple with that a little bit. And even I was like, you know, I'll be so fucking burnt out on this. It's literally just not even worth it. Like, it's not that serious. And that's the one thing I'll say, is like, sometimes it's good to be structured with content, and sometimes it's okay to not be so serious. Which is exactly why I play this game. Because there's not a damn thing serious about this game besides maybe the eternal battle revelry, which I don't even do anymore, or I never even did, because it's kind of whatever. You got a lot of shit in this game that just kind of doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Honestly, this game exists for one purpose and one purpose only. I'm sorry, did the thing disband? Did the game say nothing and it disbanded? No, there's one more. You know what? It literally just is that one over there. Okay, we don't care about that. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna really quickly go around the map. I gotta make a be right back screen. The reason why I don't really have one is because usually during my streams I never have to actually like step away. That is one thing that is pretty nice, is usually I could just stay in one spot for like 6 hours and not have to be right back. But I will make one because I like making like cool looking screens, you know? I think that's like a really fun thing to do. Is like the nice part about content is setting it up the way you like, with the things you like. It's very enjoyable. It's very relaxing too. What the fuck was that? And that's why I hate the open ocean. It's gonna be like some gigantic monster. It's a mantine. But in like another game, in like Wind Waker, I used to be terrified of the fucking sea hats. I don't know if anyone really remembers Wind Waker that well, but like P-hats are normally like really cute little like joking monsters, right? They're also in Wind Waker as well. They're like, you know, cute little like funny like plant monsters that fly around and occasionally try to bump into you. Motherfucking sea hats are like vicious fucking bloodthirsty like animals. They're like fish that just fly at you constantly and try to ram you out of your ship. And remember, in the Wind Waker, or in the original game for Wind Waker, motherfuckers would hit you once and knock you out of your ship. That was actually something they changed for the HD remaster because they considered it to be too annoying, which I actually agree. I think it's very annoying to be playing Wind Waker and every single hit mandatorily knocks you out of your ship. Like, it doesn't change, it doesn't add difficulty, it doesn't improve the gameplay. It just makes it more annoying when, oh, well, I'm trying to fight something. Oh, he lightly grazed me, and you know how Link gets fucking thrown in that game. He gets thrown around like an actual ragdoll. But yeah, all of that being said, I am thinking about really replaying Wind Waker, but the GameCube version. Because who knows, I might actually just never play the GameCube version again. Like, a long time ago, I was going to do a Wind Waker playthrough, I want to say in like 2011 or 2010. That was going to be one of the earliest playthroughs I ever did for the channel. And then I ultimately said, well, you know, I'll just put off, right? Because then Skyward Sword came out, and I was like, okay, well, even though it's like a shitty Wii game, I still want to play Skyward Sword, because it was the new Zelda game. So I'm thinking that that's going to be a game I play at some point, just to, like, show on the channel, like, the difference between the two. Because at this point, I played Wind Waker HD, I think, what, 3 times on the channel? Once when it was brand new, I think once during a stream, and it was very short, because Wind Waker itself is a very short game. And then, oh, here we go, one of the sisters. Which one is she again? And we have a space-time distortion. Pretty sweet. And then I played the hero mode, which really isn't that balanced, honestly. Like, the only thing that makes hero mode, like, really challenging is that early game, there's not really a lot of places to get health. So, like, the game just isn't really balanced around it. So, like, you take one hit, like, in the first dungeon, and you're pretty much, like, sitting on a massive fucking health deficit until you either die or leave the dungeon. And I'm just like, Wind Waker is too linear for that type of shit, you know? Alright, run! Oh. You actually can't run that far in this battle. Holy shit, there's an invisible wall. I never knew that. There is literally an invisible wall when you fight the sisters. Probably because it's a cutscene fight. And that's also another thing that they changed in Scarlet Violet, is that you can run from enemy trainers. You just automatically lose the fight. That is a perfectly fine thing to do. I think that that's very, very good. So I'm very actually, I like that they did that. I think that that makes sense, right? It's like, okay, I'm stuck here in a fight that will either take 20 minutes or I'm just not going to win, and it's a slow burn until I fucking lose. I actually don't mind that in the slightest, if I'm being honest. I think that that's totally fine. But anyway, as you can see, this is one of those short space times. We did not have to wait that long at all. Which is very nice. I wouldn't have it any other way, truly. Who am I under attack from exactly? You? So yeah, like I said, I have like a list of stuff I want to do. I think that at least once every so often I'm going to play like a GameCube classic for the channel. Now, obviously Zelda games are just kind of skewed because Zelda games just take longer. So like, let's go defeat this one over here before it disappears. Who? Number defeated 60, number caught at night. Yeah, that's it. The only thing I have to do for Drifloon is confusion and hypnosis. The hypnosis shit is just what's going to take forever. I seriously, that's just going to be so fucking awful. Because hypnosis, it has to hit. It can't be a miss. It has to be a guaranteed hit. So... But yeah, I had a dream that, like, there was a way to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. I legit had a dream about this. I was like, yo, there's a way to play Fire Red and Leaf Green, like, real easily, and then just import the Pokemon when you're done. And I was like, dude, this is lit. And then, like, it was a dream, of course. That actually makes me really sad. Because I was like, damn, imagine, like, you could just play it and then just dump all the Pokemon into home. Like, it would be fun. Like, it would be worth playing over and over again. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, it was just a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, which is something my teacher said one time randomly, and I was like, really? You know that? Even I was kind of like, what? He was kind of fun. That was one of my funnier teachers. He was one of my chiller teachers for sure. Like, was he strict? Not really. He was pretty chill. But also, was he like unfair and an asshole? No, not in the slightest. So I actually respected him a lot. And that's how it should be. Anyway, maybe there's a way to, like, steal live chat from the stream dock itself. Because I don't know if I could turn live chat off or on for the YouTube chat, right? I have no idea how to do that. And, like, it is very frustrating to see, like, the last message just doesn't get posted for whatever reason. I mean, ultimately, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there is no perfect system for using chat on my stream, right? Wait, why is the fucking Wiimote still on? Hello? Hello, Wiimote, what the fuck? I literally turned my Wii off like almost half a day ago. What the fuck? It's just draining battery life. I cannot believe I did not see that. The Wiimote basically was on almost a full 24 hours. Remember when this shit was brand fucking new, man? Like, actually. What the hell is it broken? This might be one of my oldest Wiimotes. I don't think it is. I just think it doesn't turn off like it should. Yeah, I think that this Wiimote doesn't, like... You know how when you push a button on a Wiimote and it doesn't do anything? Like, it blinks a little bit and then it turns off? Yeah, I don't think it does that anymore. I think it just will go until the battery dies. Not exactly ideal, I'll be honest with you, but whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I only use my Wii as a glorified GameCube at this point. And likewise, I only use my Wii U. Well, I use my Wii U for all kinds of stuff. There's actually playthroughs I still need to do on the Wii U. There's not a ton, but like, at this point it is a couple, right? So, you know, I do need to do that. And I am making progress, right? I might not get as much done in January because the games I wanted to buy are not, like, most of the games coming out this month are, like, at the end, right? So it's like, Cosmic Shake is literally January 31st. Forspoken is January 27th. No, January 24th. And then, Fire Emblem is the 20th of next week, right? So it's like 9 days away or something. So because of that, like, nothing's happening. Like, I could just take my time. There's no games coming out, right? So this next week or so, like, I plan to just, you know, maybe close up, like, 1 or 2 games. Seriously. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll start one of my platformers of the month. Because platformers, most of them, I'm not going to go for, like, 100% in, like, every game I play. I know that's, like, a common thing that people ask for is, like, hey, why don't you 100% a game? I don't know, man. It's like, there's games I liked on the channel that I did not 100%. I should actually catch these, but whatever. I mean, I should, right? No, actually, you know what I need to do? I need to defeat them. No, I need to catch them. Oh, fuck. This is another Pokemon I'm gonna have to wait forever for. Now, these other ones, I could breed Magnezones. I'm sorry, I could breed Magnetons. You could actually just catch a Magnezone, actually. So you don't have to do this. But I need to catch this. Maybe I should have just thrown Sticky Globs, actually, now that I think about it. I should have just thrown a Sticky Glob. Dude, the cry for Gallade is so weird, man. Oh yeah, the thing that I found out for people that are on my Scarlet Violet streams is that there are no normal captures in Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, right? Once you capture a Pokemon, right, every other subsequent capture of that Pokemon will be a guaranteed critical capture, right? Even if it's not. So if you feel like you're getting critical captures a lot more frequently in that game, it's because once you catch a Pokemon, the game will always display the capture animation as being a critical capture. That's something that Sabuna Switch actually found out. I think, well, whenever they found it. I read it like a day or so ago. Likewise, a failed critical capture does not play the critical animation. It just fails as a normal capture would. So if you're wondering why, like, it seems like there's way more critical captures in Arceus, or I'm sorry, in Scarlet Violet, it's because there are, seemingly. Critical captures play for both normal three rock animations and the normal critical captures that should play. And that's just a quirk of how the game is designed. I don't know why it's like that, other than the game being shitty. Like, it's impossible to... An alpha spawn, holy shit, that's different. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. I guess someone at Game Freak made a weird decision. Who even knows? It is what it is. Like, I don't get it. Because that way it's impossible to determine data. It's not even like a real gameplay mechanic anymore you can interact with. It's like, how are you supposed to plan around it or, you know, look for it or even know this? You have to have random dudes on Twitter data mine the shit out of this game to even make heads or tails of how it's coded. And it's coded like a fucking mess. Unbelievable. What the hell's that, Eevee? Man. That's what I'm trying to get. Is I'm trying to get a shiny Eevee from one of these things that isn't, like, right at the end. Oh, great. I got the Mr. Mime is slow to even join the fight. Even Mr. Mime is like, I don't know if I want anything to do with this. So yeah, that's why it just seems weird. It's because there's no normal capture animations anymore. Which, I mean, I don't know. It's not really a great mechanic. I mean, at this point, you could argue that what do I say even is, and I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. I would just say, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. But like usual, in every Pokemon game, there's a I don't know why they did that moment for me. So like I'll play BDSP and I'll ask myself, why did they nerf the shiny charm for no reason and the text is wrong about it? And no one gives a sufficient answer because the sufficient answer is just they just did it and they just don't care and they never patched it. I'm legitimately gonna hack and fucking jailbreak my Switch just so I could fix the shiny charm. Yeah, you should catch... I take it back. Remember I said it doesn't matter, you don't have to catch these types of Pokemon? Yeah, catch them. Save yourself the time, because I'm going to have to wait around someday for this shit, you know? But yeah, yesterday was pretty cool. I think the patch was pretty good. I enjoyed myself, so that was fun. I'm looking forward to Fire Emblem Engage, needless to say, so... I think that will be a stupendous, amazing video game. The only other thing I would say is that I think a lot of people think that I stream every playthrough I do. I actually had a comment on Sonic Frontiers. It was like a two-part comment. It was like, I missed the streams, which I will gently remind them that, like, I don't stream every game. In fact, not Arceus. Sonic Frontiers was a game I did not stream. I did mull over streaming it, but I ultimately decided just to play for my own enjoyment, which I think is a little bit better, right? Like, all right, at this point we're just running around. Yeah, not every game I stream, because I don't really like the idea that, like, every single stream, like, I don't know. I just like the idea of just playing a game on your own. And, you know, just shooting the shit, chatting it up, stuff like that. Like how you can't lock on when you're on horseback. Alright, well, we could defeat this whenever, so this is actually not something we need to even fight now. You can find and defeat a Rhyperior literally almost any time of day. Flareon. This is actually the only way to get shiny evolutions, believe it or not. You can't get them anywhere else. They don't naturally appear in the overworld, unlike Sword and Shield. And I think they appear in the underground in BDSP, maybe. And then they just appear everywhere in Scarlet Violet, like dead ass. Alright, I think it's over, by the way. When you hear that rumbling, you're kinda set. Yep. Alright. Let's get out of here. So the next distortion could be 5 minutes away. It could be 40. I'd rather just go reset because I spent way more time here than I even should have. So what I could do is I could try to... I could like level up one of these Magnemites, right? And just like use them to get all the different Dex entries. I still have to defeat or catch like another 6, which is going to be ridiculous, but at least I have light specimens, so that's not that bad. You have to defeat 10 with ground type moves. I hate this. I mean, so I have to defeat 15 anyway, so I'm just going to try to be efficient about that. It's kind of ridiculous since there's only one way to encounter them. So Magnemite is actually another one of those Pokemon that's going to be obnoxious to get. But Magnemite is also the only Pokemon that can spawn from the 3 special nodes inside of a distortion. So it's just waiting for a bunch of fucking distortions to happen. And then that's it. Like, there's nothing special about it. Like Sneasel, it's just a matter of waiting and hoping you get good RNG. That's all. I like it. Only thing I hate is that there's no alert when a space distortion spawns, sadly. Yeah, they really make you grind out fucking hypnosis moves. That's actually tragic. Alright. We're looking for Eevee. I'm rolling my 1 in 800 chance that Eevee will be shiny. Or this thing. Oh no, it's raining. It actually doesn't spawn. Never mind. It's always raining when I intentionally go looking for that Rapidash. It's always raining. Alright, nothing. No randoms. Alpha Bidoof. Nothing. Alright, let's reset. Oop. Dude, I'm gonna fucking put Bayonetta 2 on the rotation of games to play on stream. I'm totally gonna do that. Now that I've finished all 3 Bayonettas, it's like, alright, maybe I should just, like, mess around and just, like, bring back Bayo 2. I'm definitely not bringing back Bayo 3. I'll be lucky if I ever play that again anytime in the near future. Oh man, my fucking contact is being so terrible today. That's so awful. But yeah, also on the docket is like Freedom Cry. Because I even said I was going to play Freedom Cry last year. So I got a couple of things I definitely want to hit up, right? I want to play Star Fox Assault is one of them. But the reason why I want to play Star Fox Assault is because I kind of intentionally know I want to just dedicate like 6 or 7 hours and beat the whole game in one sitting. Like, actually. Because it really is just a short, simple game. Like, there's not really a lot to it. It's not particularly, like, long. It's 10 missions. Right, unlike Star Fox Adventures, which is easily like a 15-hour game, unless you're like, you know, intentionally like going fast. Like Star Fox Assault is a very straightforward, very simple arcade style game. It was made to be like an arcade game. And what's sad is it has a pretty like intense battle mode, like a multiplayer mode. But like most games of that era, there was no online. So you couldn't ever really play or, you know, do anything with it. Is Ghastly another Pokemon that we're close to completing? Times you've seen it use Astonish and number caught. Oh my god, okay. So we're gonna come back at night and we're just gonna catch these. And then we have the alpha that we could use for Astonish. Dude, what is with the fucking Pachirisu event? Oh my god. They hate you. Okay. Let's go up here. But yeah, I'm like thinking to myself, like, now that I can play all the games that I want, right? And I have all the time to play them that I can reasonably muster if I'm not asleep, then what are the games that I could play? I'm thinking, like, you know, 007 Everything or Nothing is also another game I want to play. I played it once for the channel. It's like the Bond game I'm the second most familiar with. I think the first one is Nightfire. Oh, this is rare, actually. We never get a Petalil spawn. It's actually a little scary. Number caught. So let's catch it. You only have to catch, what, 5 of these? So I don't know if Lilligant, like, spawns that often. To be fair, you could just evolve Petalil, which is, like, not, like, completely unfeasible, but this is probably better. Don't worry, no one's gonna remember this form of Lilligant. Nobody likes this form. Sadly. But you know what? That is one thing I would say. Like, I just wish that they would just... I don't know. I feel like it should have just been a new Pokemon. I don't really like all these regional forms, as I've said before. Like, I think new Pokemon are just better, always. Like, I know people are... Some of my friends are like, oh, well, Wiglet is just Diglett, Malcolm. How is this any better? But I mean, like, theoretically speaking, like, none of them are really even better. I'd rather it just be something that adds to that grand total, you know? Have like a super safari Pokemon game where all you do is you catch 1,000 Pokemon, which indirectly is almost what this game wants to be. If they didn't fucking kneecap themselves, they could make some legit fire. Just be like, yeah, this game wants you to catch 1,000 Pokemon, and you don't like it, don't play it. And what are people gonna do? Not play a fucking Pokemon game? Look, even I'm here, right? What are people gonna do? Not play Pokemon? Come on. And then just make it so they have to catch all 1,000 Pokemon, or otherwise they can't do like something, you know, that they like. Now that would be fucking hilarious. That would be next level trolling. I would love that so much. I would lose my goddamn mind. Wow, I cannot believe that Game Freak wants us to capture... Excellent. I cannot believe Game Freak wants us to capture 1,200 Pokemon. Yeah, and? Oh, so terrible. Oh, boo-hoo. That would be so awesome. It would be the ultimate Pokemon game. You just a massive open world that runs at 30 frames, 720. Not asking for much at this point. Like, literally, Doom Eternal fucking does that. I'm sorry, not Doom Eternal. Doom 2016. I don't think a single Switch game does 1080. I'll be honest with you. That's why I stopped buying Switch third-party games. Because it's like, why am I buying this shit? I could just buy it on the PS4 for the same amount of money. Right? Like, I don't know. That was really dumb of me. There was a whole period of time where I was doing, There was a whole period of time when I was buying Switch titles, third parties. So I bought like LA Noire, like the remaster, on Switch. And I'm like, but why did I do this? I could have bought it on the PS4 and played it there. I don't know. That was one of those really dumb things I did. I bought Doom 2016 and I was like, but why did I do this? There's a couple others and I was just like, but why? Look at this grass. Look at it. Look at it go. That's crazy. It's the wind. What are you talking about? Okay. Alright, the goal is to scare them off. So right now we've already finished it, right? Yeah. Turtwig is one of the Pokemon we already have Dex Perfect. This is actually the perfect opportunity to try to find a shiny Turtwig. Finally, all those numbers shall pay off. I can't wait. And that's it. Okay. I'm so frustrated by your inability to fly upward in this game. It's insane. It's insane to me that you cannot. What the... Did you see that? This game is not real. This game is a fucking meme, man. At this point, can we just say this game is a meme? Oh my god. I just have to see it use moves. Times you see it use Ember, Flame Wheel, Strong Style, Agile. Okay, yeah, alright. So there's no battling. I mean, I guess I could just chase it. Doesn't really matter. I wonder what made them choose Decidueye. Like, I know why they chose Samurott. Why Decidueye? I'm actually closer to completing this, would you believe it? Probably because I had type Quilava longer in the playthrough than I did Cyndaquil. Okay. Dude, y'all gonna overload me with Grit Dust I'm never gonna use. For stats in a game that doesn't even matter competitively. That's the crazy part. I don't even think I was using Grit Dust until the very end of the playthrough, so it's like, it didn't matter to me. Is that really it? Are you fucking serious? I barely defeated any of them. Wow. And that's why it took me so long to get that shiny Quilava. Like, seriously. I'm definitely gonna do Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's gotta be high on the list of Pokemon to Dex Perfect. Because most of it is just fighting at this point, right? It's just gonna be running around and just leveling some stuff up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going out and seeing what games I can find on Tuesday. If it's a particularly bad selection... Oh, great. Okay, it's Carnivine. If it's a particularly bad selection, what I'll do is I'll just go to GameStop that same day, right? It's not that far off. I hate that I have to walk, but I guess I'll walk. I'll walk a mile to where I need to go, and then I'll walk another mile, or like another half mile to GameStop at fucking Union Square, and then I will walk all the way back home. That is going to be fan-fucking-tastic. My legs are not going to hate me. Hello? Alright, well, there's our shiny of the stream. I cannot believe this bullshit. Easy. Easy cash money. Easy buckets. Alright, anyway. Alright, so now we get to shitpost for the next hour or so. It's the fucking Rhyhorn event, dude. Of course it's the Rhyhorn event. Another Pokemon I don't... Okay. So actually, I think we will just Dex Perfect some stuff. Oh yeah, we need to go catch, some Ghastly. Let me do that. Let's see if I can get over there fast enough. That's so funny to me. Of all the fucking events to get a shiny out of, it's the Rhyhorn event. Of course. Can't even bring... dude. I can't even bring Rhyhorn into fucking Violet. Man, I'm telling you, if you get a shiny and it's not Eevee and it's not Pikachu and it's not like Magikarp or some of these other like classic Gen 1 Pokemon, it's just worthless. You'll never be able to bring it into every game. If you get a shiny Pikachu, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could bring it into any game, anywhere. Ow. Dude, it's okay. Bro. For real? For fucking real? Now that I can import. Dude, that's actually what I'm gonna do, is that anytime it's an event of a Pokemon that I can or cannot import, yeah, I'm gonna do that, actually. I'm only gonna really look for Pokemon I can directly import into fucking Violet from now on. Unless it's a Pokemon I really like. I cannot believe that just happened. I don't even have it Dex Perfect. You know what? That's fine, though. Whatever. I take that back. Please keep giving me free Pokemon. Fucking back-to-back, by the way. I can't remember the last time I got a double shiny out of a massive mass. That's actually really lucky. You know what it is about that sound? It's not just that it's a dopamine hit. It's also like kind of a... I don't know. It's like it awakens like a fire inside me. You know what I mean? You ever just like have something that like immediately sets your blood on fire? Yeah, it's that. So I mean, like, you could just fly around this game, like... Oh god, I have to super blink. Yeah, it was the Skorupi, that's right. Okay. Let's see if, like, there's a Haunch Crow over here. Like, I'm not trying to go for 3 shinies in a row. But if I get a shiny Murkrow, that's like the actual series finale. I never get Murkrow events. Okay, let me teleport. I don't think they've seen me. Yes, okay, good. It's actually how you do the fly glitch in Gen 1. You fucking teleport away before they can see you, basically. Because the game lets you open the pause menu the frame before it takes control away. That shit is hilarious to me. What was it again? What do we get? We got a Rhyhorn, that's what it was. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, do we need to evolve these two? Not these two, but I mean, like, do we need to evolve any of the Ghastly? Where the fuck is Ghastly? Rhyhorn, we have a lot of work to do. We have to defeat more, which is easy. We could farm Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn are not hard to find. Yeah, see, Porygon, okay, so we could finish Porygon, right? Try attack 40 times, and then just evolve a Porygon. That's not hard, right? So we could do Porygon pretty easily. So Ghastly we've caught enough. Now we just need to see Ghastly use Astonish 19 times. So maybe we'll just do that real quick. Yeah, we can even use the Shiny, actually, because... No, the Shiny's not at a high level. Alright, so let's do that instead of Ralts. Not that Ralts is like a Pokemon to not do this for. Search. Real G. G Unit. What was it? Is it, what is it, Nate Dogg? Was G Unit? Is G Unit 50 cent? I think G Unit's 50 cent. What's the one that they had for Snoop Dogg? Oh, the Dog Pound. That's what it was. I don't know why I had to think about that. Good Lord. I don't know, man. I haven't listened to enough music in a long while. That's the sad part. Dude, you have no idea how sad I am that you can teach Ice Punch to a Ghastly in this game, and then when you import it out of this game, you lose that. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why they need to change the moves when you send it to home, but they do. But then they'll technically allow, like, Fissure Machamp into Gen 9, which makes no sense. Like, what is so broken about some of these it's just fucking so arbitrary. It's so arbitrary. Alright, let's go just, like, use Astonish on a couple Pokemon. Some Shinxes, maybe. Since apparently massive mass outbreaks are being so nice to me tonight. I can't believe that shit, dude. Fucking Rhyhorn, and 5 minutes later a Ghastly while I'm doing random shit. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me, like, actually. You'll play for 2 hours, not see a single shiny. Play for 5 minutes randomly doing something else. Oh, damn, hold on. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I didn't teach it fucking Astonish. Well, we don't care about that, yeah. I like the symbols for the types now. I won't lie, that is like a cool little touch. At first, I thought it was cheese. What the fuck was that throw? Alright, it's gonna get the first move, or maybe it won't. We only need to use it 19 times anyway, so... But yeah, I had a dream that, like, you could play XD and fucking Coliseum and shit. And I was like, dude, this is lit. Because the biggest thing is just the amount of time it takes to trade Pokemon off and on of Coliseum is just too long. Like, it's just a whole process to trade all 40-some Pokemon. I thought this thing was going to attack me. It's just a whole process to do so. So, like, I don't blame someone, like, if you even have the materials, right? Like, you have the tech in 2023, like, a 20-year-old fucking games at this point. Like, it's still a lot of work. It's still a tall order to use, or to do. Yeah. So. And the next time we'll try to do Cyndaquil, basically. Okay. There's nothing up here. Okay, well, I was heading this way because usually there's something. There was jack shit. In fact, I'm going to look for the Eevee then. If we get a shiny Eevee, I should just end the stream on that note. Because nothing will be better after that point. It is just going to go downhill from there. So it is unironically better for me to just end the stream on a shiny Eevee than to continue playing. That might be a little bit of a grim thing to think, but I mean, it's the truth, right? If you get shiny Eevee, there ain't nothing better you could do. The only thing that sucks is that most shiny Eevee or evolutions are not good looking. Sylveon is okay. Sylveon's alright. Umbreon, I think, is the best. And, like, after that, like, what do you like? Fucking, what is Flareon? I don't know, like, orange or something? Like, I wish Flareon was, like, silver with a gold mane or something, you know? That's the type of colorations I'd do. I'd be really good at designing shiny Pokemon. None of this, like, slight tinted, you know, whatever. No. We gotta go balls to the wall, homie. We gotta go big or go home. You know what I mean? What, did I just remove a mark? I have no idea. Does it even matter? I did. I have no idea of what it was. I think it was this. Who even knows at this point? I don't. But yeah, like I said, I will go back to Pokemon Sword. I did move that Spanish Rowlet that I got into my Pokemon Sword. So at some point, like, believe it or not, I will actually go play Pokemon Sword just for, like, you know, shits and giggles. I think that will actually be pretty fun. I'm gonna try to breed a shiny Rowlet in that game someday. I mean, technically, it would just be fast. Dude! I knew I was gonna hit that one. I literally knew it. There you go. That's all I care about. Now I'm waiting for the day when I catch a shiny, and then like another shiny replaces that shiny. That's gonna be one of a kind. That's gonna be a crazy day. Because we've had 2 shinies in a single event. We've had a shiny and we've had an alpha shiny in the same event. What I'm really waiting for is for either 3 shinies out of the same circle, 5 shinies in a single outing, or yeah, like I said, that that's basically the next couple of things I'm waiting to see if they'll happen. Now, I'm not obviously gonna like bank that like I'll be able to get like 5 shinies in a single outing. That would be insane, or I would be out for like, you know, who even knows at this point? I would have to be out in the wild for like an hour, basically. Just so I could get the same luck that I got out of one massive mass, you know? Like, it would be cool. Would I bank on it and bet my life? Not at all. In fact, really quickly. Game controls? No, the settings. Text speed, yes. Vertical. I'll say view on confirmation. Prone to confirm a throw. Oh! Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna bump up the sound effects. Just the ratio between the loudest and quietest. I forget. They said something about this. So we could adjust this. Maybe turn the I've never done this, by the way. This is the first time I've been in this menu, probably since, like, part 6. Alright, so the whole point of me bumping that up is I want to see if I can make it easier to hear shinies. Not that it's been hard so far, but it might make my life a little bit easier because while I talk, I'll at least be able to hear, you know what I mean? Number of times you've given it food. Number caught at night. Oh, good lord. Why are you guys gotta be like this? I hate Zorua. They wanted this Pokemon to be Neo Eevee so fucking badly. It's not nighttime. That's hilarious. It's not nighttime. Never mind. I take it back. Oh, jeez, look at those stars go. I'm gonna jack up the shiny noise all the way to 11. I mean, I guess if you're having difficulty hearing it, you could just do that, right? Like, oh, I can't hear, turn up that. So that's why I'm doing it, because I want to see how much louder it'll be. I should probably just boost it to 10, honestly. Paris on an island. Okay. Did it say it's about to clear up? Oh, I wasn't looking. Probably not. Where do you even catch Zorua normally? I think if it's not part of a massive mass, you have to, like, find it in, what? Alabaster? In, like, some of the ice caves? It's just better to catch it as part of an event. Scyther. What was this again? It was something I didn't care about. That's why I don't remember. I wasn't even planning to dig through any of this, by the way. This is all just like me messing around for a couple hours. Man, I love this game, dude. This game is so fun. This game is fucking really fun when you just do this and just like fly around and look for free shinies. You're gonna be the most devalued shinies in Pokemon history. Alright, none of this is good. So I'm just gonna go do my own thing. Actually, before I do it... no, we defeated more than enough of these. I've never evolved a Paris. So what was it I needed from Zorua? I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Let's just go beat up on some low-level Pokemon. We'll complete Ghastly, so at least that way we'll have some progress done. I really just need to, like, knuckle down and just do the Ralt stuff, so that way I could get my favorite Pokemon as optimal as possible. I should do that in Corellia, because you see those a lot. And then I could update the, not the living decks. Like I said, I made a Google spreadsheet. I forget if I said this before, but I made a Google spreadsheet, so now... If you've been following these streams when they were live, I used to update in the description like a list, but I decided that a list that I have to constantly keep track of while making streams and stuff is just too crazy. It's a little too hectic. So I just say, you know what makes more sense? Let me just update a Google document. So I actually made a Living Dex style chart for this game, but because I've had the Living Dex since like, what, February? I was like, yeah, I could just chill. It's not a big deal. Ain't nothing, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. It was like a Black Dynamite song. Dude, Black Dynamite is like one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. And then they only gave it 2 seasons. That's how you know we live in such a shit reality, man. Black Dynamite was genuinely fucking hilarious. Like, way more so as a cartoon than as a live-action movie. Like, the cartoon was amazing. It was like Boondocks, but funnier. And we'll never get another season of it, and I'm really sad. And you know me. Usually, like shows like that, I don't like, right? But I found that it was funny. It was just funny, you know? That's the sad part. All the shows I like always either turn to shit or never run long enough. Like, the only show I really liked that ran long enough was, like, Ed, Edd n Eddy. That was, like, one of the few cartoon shows that ran really long that I thought was, like, good. Like, SpongeBob I wasn't really feeling after the movie. I was just like, yeah, something feels off. But of course they're never gonna let SpongeBob die because it makes them too much money, so. And I mean, you know what? If you got the bag, chase it. I'm not, like, completely against it. I just don't think it's that good. But they don't complain about people thinking it's bad, so I can't even fight this. Actually, I just realized I can't even fight this. I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it. That's just a me thing, though. It could still be good. But, like, most of my fun times with SpongeBob were, like, that brief period from, like, 2002 to, like, 2005. And then once that was done, it was done. Like, well, there was nothing more for me to watch. I was like, all right, I got my fill. I got a movie. Eevee, which is not shiny. I hate it. And then we'll have to... I'm sorry, did this up the rain as well? Oh, that sucks. I don't want to hear the rain that much. Yeah, maybe I'll just turn it back to normal then. I don't think we've ever, like, missed a shiny. I was hoping it wouldn't turn the rain up. Right? Like, maybe the rain is considered background music, which I guess was kind of a dumb thing to think. But yeah, like, I don't know. But yeah, Black Dynamite was fun. I'm trying to think, like, what else? I have no idea. Like, a lot of these cartoons I don't like. The new Velma show is going to be fucking trash. So, am I even surprised? Not really. The Last of Us show, they already admitted that they didn't use the game as a basis. They told them actively to not play the games. Which, at this point, is, like, something so, like, ridiculous. It's hard for me to even believe that anyone has not played Last of Us. Right? So, I don't know. I just think that that's absolutely stupid. To have a basis in a show and then to not even be familiar with the source material just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Like, I've had essays where you have to be more familiar with what you're writing about than a billion-dollar show produced by a billion-dollar company. Like, I don't know. Or maybe not literally a billion-dollar show. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you make an IP and then make a sequel or make a show based off of it that has nothing to do with the established IP, right? Like, you didn't do any research, right? Anybody could play Last of Us and beat it. On easiest mode, you could play Last of Us and beat it. And if you're really so bad at games you can't, just watch a playthrough. And if you're, and I'm not even saying with commentary like mine, I'm saying like, and just go watch one with no commentary. There's got to be a playthrough of Last of Us. Like every game has this. Some dude just plays the game quietly or with, you know, no mic. And honestly, that's what I did that way back when with Metroid Prime. It was me playing the game and fucking around and uploading it to YouTube for shits and giggles. Like that's what I mean. It's just intentional. It's almost like intentional sabotage, in my opinion. Yeah, let's make a Halo TV show. All right, cool. What are we gonna have in it? Oh, Master Chief fucks somebody. What? You mean like he brutally kills them, right? No, like literally he penetrates them. What? How do we even get here, man? These crazy Hollywood execs, man. These motherfuckers are stupid. There are a lot of words that I can't say on stream, but they're really just stupid at the end of the day. Oh, let's make a Powerpuff Girls remake. All right, cool. What are we gonna have in it? Well, they'll be a grown-up, and they're gonna be awful. Like they're like, what is it? Bubbles is like a horror. The fucking Buttercup did something else. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Did we get 2 fucking Eevees in the same fucking event? Dude, I can't even get Eevees to show up like this in fucking Brilliant Diamond. This is insanity. Yeah, remember, Eevees instantly flee, so as soon as they break out, you have to catch them. It's the dumbest fucking show I've ever seen in my life, man. I'm so glad I just don't have any of these, like, fucking, you know, subscription-based services. I think they're all awful. I think just the nature of a subscription-based service is kind of awful. At least with a video game, like, there's technically infinite replayability. But when it comes to, like, anime, what the fuck is that? It's a fucking gigantic Silcoon. Is there something preventing alpha Pokemon from spawning the first time you, like, go out at all? We should catch this. Of course. Maybe alphas are harder to catch. I have no idea, like, genuinely. Yeah, I knew that. I realized my mistake as soon as I did it. Maybe I should use heavy balls. Because if I'm going to do that and circle around them and do all that, maybe I should just use them. I don't even know where you find Silcoon, though. That's the thing. Like, do you have to catch a Silcoon, or can you evolve a Wurmple during the day and get the credit for that? I actually have no idea. And I guess I could test it. Maybe I should, because that would be good for science. Yeah, we get a shiny when I'm not doing anything. Isn't that great? Alright, Ghastly is now Dex completion perfect. So, we don't have to worry about that. Let's actually do that, right? Since we're at the end of the stream anyway, a little bit. Let's go find a Wurmple. Let's go catch it. And then I will just feed it candies. And let's see if it... Well, it has to evolve into Silcoon. That's the... Oh, man, that sucks, actually. Hopefully we get lucky, which... I mean, I feel like I've exhausted my luck today getting these 3 shinies, right? Alright, we'll catch 2, just in case. The odds are actually in my favor. Are you serious? It's a Wurmple. The odds are in my favor that at least one of these will be a Silcoon. Are you serious? Dude, when I needed these things, they never formed. Now that I'm fucking around, they form all the time. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have an army of Weavile by the end of this. Alright, there you go. Actually, that's not at all what I need to do. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that army of Weaviles. Where was it? The Wurmples. There they are. Yeah, I'm gonna change this back, by the way. I'm gonna change it back to the normal volume. I don't know why I did this. I think we're good. I think we'll be fine with the sound effects. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Like, sometimes I worry, like, I'll be talking, and, like, the sound effect will be faint enough, and, like, my voice will be loud enough that I won't hear it. You know what I mean? But I think I'm pretty sensitive to that noise at this point. See, what I need to do, or I guess what I shouldn't do, because I want to stay sensitive to it, is I should make it my ringtone for my phone. Like, remember when my phone used to go off and it was the Three Houses ringtone? Yeah, I still have that on. I just keep my phone on mute forever. That was actually, like, one of the funniest things I've ever done. Because dude, I love Three Houses. Three Houses legit changed my whole life. That might sound silly, but it's the truth. Oh my god! Alright. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Please be a Silcoon. Don't do this to me. Don't both be fucking Cascoons. I'll actually be annoyed at that. It'll be the Wurmple brothers. That looks like a Cascoon. Alright, well, that was unlucky. What are the odds that both of them are? 25%? I think it's literally 25%. Because it's a 50-50 if Wurmple evolves into Cascoon or Silcoon. Good lord, man. Alright, how unlucky am I? Did I roll the 1 and 4? Who knows? Let's see. I love this animation. This evolution is really cool. Nope, there we go. Perfect. For science, my friends. That... Did that... Oh, wait, did that count? I think it counted. Maybe it did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it did count. Right? Because I got 12. And I think I went up to 11 when I caught the... Yeah, I think that counted. Hold on. Does it... No, it only gives credit... Okay. It only gives credit if you, raise it up, right? I don't think you gain credit for each incremental step. Maybe. I don't know. That's fine. It's right over here, too. I wonder, like, canonically in Pokemon lore, like, at what point do all these, like, space-time distortions stop? Are you fucking serious? At what point do all these space-time distortions stop occurring? I'm assuming at some point the main character of this game gets taken back home, right? Like, I'm assuming he doesn't live the rest of his life in Hisui, you know? So I'm assuming, like, canonically speaking, at some point you do go back home. And, like, I don't know, it was a fun little adventure, wow. As I said, the multiverse theory that they had going on for Pokemon was really cool as a plot line, because it was just really good. I don't know. I hate that we've, like, kind of abandoned it, and, like, now Pokemon plot lines are, like, shit. It's like a Luigi's Mansion remix. I was actually watching or listening to some Luigi's Mansion on YouTube recently, and I was like, dude, that one theme that they made for Luigi's Mansion is legit scarier and, like, more creepy than, like, a lot of actual, like, adult games. Like, sometimes adult games are just, like, funny. Like, they're gory, but do you get scared? Probably not, right? Like, I don't know. Luigi's Mansion is somehow a very terrifying game just because of the graphics and just, I don't know, just the setting is really good. Like I said, my only complaint about Luigi's Mansion, and you can see this one starts very quickly because I wasn't that far away. My only complaint about Luigi's Mansion was that, the second floor is really hard to traverse. I feel like there should have been another door there. to make traversing the second floor a lot easier. Now, I did buy Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, or for the 3DS. I just never played it, basically. How do I throw a Pokeball? X. I did buy it for the 3DS, I just never played it. Someday I will play it. My big thing I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get the Platinum on Sword Art Hollow Fragment on the Vita. Apparently on the PSP, the trophy that I'm farming, you could just select the same missions over and over again. Like, you don't actually have to wait for them to spawn. Jesus Christ. And they mean business, too. Look at them. Look at them go. But yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to do. So after this, what I'll probably do is I'll probably edit a couple of things. I'll set a video to render, and then I'll just grind Sword Art for like an hour or two. Actually, what time is it? Where's my phone? Phone. Thank you. Phone. What the fuck? I have the shittiest phone in the world. Please work. I need to get that Arceus phone, you know what I'm saying? Dude, is my phone, like, fucking good? I miss when we had buttons on these things. I hate this, thank you. Okay. Alright, it's midnight, so after this we'll be done. That's so funny to me, though. This is so good. I like that. Okay, this thing is doing something weird and I don't like it. As much as I like Leafeon, I actually like that it's a physical attacker, which is rare among most Pokemon, or most evolutions. Oh, ooh, very nice. Do you think I could use Infernal Parade on it? I think so. What? You can replace status effects in this game? I'm like 160 hours in. That probably has happened maybe 2 other times in my whole time playing. 160 hours in, 170 hours in. You can replace status ailments. Anyway, I didn't even need to catch that. I don't know. I've been in a good mood today, a bad mood, an awful mood, a good mood, a bad mood. Oh, I need to sleep. I'm not feeling good. And then rinse, repeat, like a whole bunch. All right, there's our Sneasel. Same, almost the same exact pairing. Alright. I'm sorry. The Haunter... Dude, the Haunter literally teleported behind me. That was spooky. Like, actually. Maybe I could Infernal Parade it and not knock it out. The one to catch, though, is definitely going to be at Magnemite, for sure. Magnemite is definitely going to be the one, like, the event to farm. Because every other one, besides the fossils, you could get easily. That's why I kind of wish Magnemite just occurred naturally, and then you just move Sneasel to the Cobalt Coastlands, and then you let Rowlet be here, or something. No, you know what you do? You move Oshawott to the Cobalt Coastlands, and then you move Sneasel to Alabaster, and then you let Rowlet be here. Why the fuck didn't they do that, actually? That is unfortunate as shit. Why would they have Sneasel be here? Where is it in the decks, by the way? I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Now all the messages are coming in. Okay. Actually, oh, here it is. I could give, okay, there's nothing about Sneasel that I have to do with Jotonian one. Okay, good. You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get 'em, boys. You gonna learn today? Alright, thank you. I'm sorry, is that a Sylveon? Everyone's favorite. Do you have to do anything to it? No. They're nice about Sylveon for some reason. Oh, come on, dude. Are you serious, man? Alright, I'm evolving a bunch of fucking Sylveon because of that, by the way. That's... So even when it's... Okay, I'm just entering combat with fucking Pokemon I want to catch. I learned something valuable today. Good thing I didn't really care about that. That's frustrating, man. Oh, it's back. I like how it just literally came back. It was like, what did you say about me? Oh no, this thing is gonna hit me with some, okay. Sylveon's actually a good looking evolution. I take it back. Having used one in the playthrough for this game, I actually take it back. I actually like it. It's got a good shiny to it. Probably is the second best, like I said. I don't know what third best would be. Glaceon looks too similar, right? Jolteon's orange. Oh, please stop. Please stop. I'm a big brain. I'm such a huge brain. Okay. There you go. I got my Sylveon that I wanted for some reason. There's absolutely no reason to want a Sylveon at this point in my Arceus career, but whatever. Or at this point in any point in my Pokemon career anymore. You could get Sylveons left, right, and center. But anyway, the whole goal is to have them de-aggro. Because I think if they're not aggro to you, they despawn faster, so we could get more rinses and repeats, you know? If I see a shiny in a space-time, it's probably just better to enter combat with it. What is that, Eevee? Okay, I don't care about that. Sadly, we would live in a blessed timeline if I found more shiny Eevees. Wait, what? Alpha. Ah, yeah, they can dismount you if they're close enough. Unfortunately, shiny or Alpha Steelix is something that is a guaranteed spawn, so it's not even like worth. No. Dude, when I first saw Lickilicky, I thought that was the pre-evolution to Lickitung. I don't know how Lickitung evolves into Lickilicky. Of course, I'm talking about one weird Pokemon compared to another, you know? I don't know. Pokemon I never used. But just because I never use them doesn't mean they shouldn't exist. There's a lot of Pokemon that are good that I don't use because I either don't like them or I don't build builds around them. True story. Alright, let me get off just in case I have to throw a Pokeball. Nope, we're done. That's scary. Alright, let's go back. Should release some of those. Actually, okay, let's try this now. Now I want to see if I could evolve a Wurmple at night. Where is it again? Where the fuck is Wurmple? Here we go. Right, so I'm at 4 of 9. I'm sorry. I'm at 4 caught at night, right? So the whole goal for me right now is to evolve this Wurmple into a Cascoon. Now I want Cascoon. So that way I could see. If it goes up to 5, then all you have to do is evolve Wurmple. That just makes your life a lot easier, right? This could, I mean, it really only affects Wurmple and maybe like 1 or 2 other Pokemon. But like, the idea is to see like, if you catch it as a Wurmple and evolve it at nighttime, does that count as catching it for Silcoon? Which I think the answer is yes. I think this is it, yeah. I think this does count. I'm pretty sure it does. Yep, it does. Okay. So that actually makes it a lot easier. You could just go catch a bunch of Wurmples and then just release them as needed and then just keep evolving them at night, right? Like, it might be a little bit more, like, time to do, but I feel like it is worth it. It'll just save you some extra effort, right? Like, now, do we really care about any of these? Not really, right? Okay, anyway. Now, the real question is, where's my shiny box up to? Alright, so my shiny box stops here, right? So I think what I have to do... Oh, man, it didn't really help at all when I did it? Like, I moved some Pokemon, and, like, I still have, like, no room. It's like this box, right? And let's bring a row of 4. I still don't have any fucking room in this game. That's crazy. I did all that bullshit, and it was not enough. So what I'll do next is, I guess on the next stream, or maybe like if I have time during the week, is I'm gonna boot up the game, and I'm gonna see like, okay, well, how many Pokemon do I have that are alphas? Like, what are my alphas basically? And then I'm just gonna get rid of alphas that I already have. Like, that's gonna be the next thing I do. Like, if I already have an alpha, what is the point of me having like 5 different Ghastly alphas, right? Like this, right? Like, there is no point. So at that point, I might as well, I'm going to move them all into, like, their own separate box and then just put them in Shining Pearl. Because there's, like, no reason to have, like, a dozen alphas that all do the same thing, right? Like this. Like, literally this. So that'll be the next thing that I do is, like, okay, well, I already have 5 Piplup alphas. We'll just move some of these Piplups into, Shining Pearl. Because I don't think I'll ever be able to fill up Shining Pearl. And even if I will... What I'll do is like I said, at some point I'll buy Shield. But we really shouldn't run out of space, honestly. So, I mean, this is the best I could do for now. Another Lilligant. That's why I have so few of those. That's why it's good that I have them. All I'm saying is that once we get some Pokemon Home love, I'm definitely moving most of my stuff into Pokemon Home. Like, absolutely. Wait, why did I do that? What? That even makes sense what I just did. There you go. I'm moving all my stuff into Pokemon Home. And then that way I'll have tons of... Oh my god, there's like no space left. Dude, there's like no space. What the fuck? This was all the space I freed up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that sooner rather than later. That's insane that I have no space genuinely left in my game. I'm telling you, man, they could have given me 100 boxes and it would still not be enough at some point. Okay, so where were they again? Unbelievable. What was the last one we just got? Golbat. Here it is. Alright. I mean, that's really it. So... Somehow this became one of my more productive streams of this game. I'm pretty pleased, I would say. We gotta do something with these fucking Eevees, that's for sure. We got a bunch of Sneasels, so now at this point, I don't even think I need to catch Sneasels anymore. Just kind of a little bit extra. Right? How much until I actually master Sneasel? Not that Sneasel is a particularly good-looking shiny, but it is a Pokemon that I have used extensively, or at least Weavile is. Where the fuck are they? Here we go. Times you've seen it use Slash and Swords Dance. Yeah, we've been doing Agile-style moves forever. That's not new. We just have to use Slash 40 times and Swords Dance of, like, oh my god, fucking 22. As for Sneasel itself, give it food and Slash. So, like, these are not Pokemon that are too difficult to master. But anyway, basically. Well, I'd say this was a good stream. It was very productive, despite the fact I started way later than I wanted to. If you know, streaming makes me feel good on this game. I'll say that. Streaming makes me feel good in general, so I like to do it. And I just need to do more recording, and then I'll really be set. All right. What do we have? Gibble. Okay, I'll do the Gibble event. I will. I know I shouldn't. I'll do the Gibble event because I actually want to get a shiny Gibble because Gibble is a good-looking shiny, which is ironic because Garchomp is a terrible-looking shiny. It's like Duskull is a good-looking shiny, and then Dusk Noir is a terrible-looking shiny. I guess I'll pick up the packages too, and we could just fucking do that. Then this will actually be the last thing I do. What can I say? I've had such a good, productive day on this game, I want the good luck to never end. And then I'll play this, I guess, next week at some point. I should probably play it before Engage comes out. So maybe what I'll do is next week, like maybe Thursday or something, I'll play this game again. Because what'll happen is once Engage comes out, I'm just going to be playing Engage. So there's no point in me trying to say, oh, well, I'll play this on Saturday. Like, fuck no, I'm going to play Engage 2 days in a row. Why the hell would I play this game after playing Engage for 1 day? That makes no sense. I'll play Engage 2 days in a row. Like that doesn't even make common sense. Imagine if this thing was shiny and not the actual event. And this is why you never give up. That's why you never give up. I would never get off this game given the choice. I would never get off. I would be on this game until the day I die. I would eat, breathe, and sleep this fucking game and then just die in my chair one day. Playing this stupid shit. Winning the shiny lottery. Look at that expert toss. There you go. Never retreat, never surrender. So for Gibble, we just have to use a bunch of moves. Again, most of this is just going to come down to using moves at the end of the day. There's very few that I just need to catch. So is there any reason to dig through this? I guess I could give Slash to Sneasel. I'm sorry, I could give Slash to Weavile. We could just get some progress done on that. Just really quickly, let's give her a Poison Slash, or Poison Jab. We'll just slash a whole bunch away. Which one is it? It's my male. Are they both male? Oh, that doesn't narrow it down. It's this one. We just hit stuff with Slash wherever possible, especially low levels, and then, yeah, that's fine. It's funny that I've used Weavile for this long, and I've not mastered it. Really makes me want to play Gen 5. Sometimes I want to play the old gens with like the new engines and all the new updates and stuff, you know what I mean? That's really what I wish I could do, is like play like old gens with new moves. And new moves and new stuff, and you know, just how it was in Gen 7. It would be so fucking cool, man. Yeah, sorry. There was no way I was doing the Graveler event. Graveler was just screwed from the get-go. That was not happening. But yeah, I'll set up the streams for Engage, because I can tell you right now, as soon as I'm able to, I will be playing Engage, and I'm going to play it that Saturday, and if I really am feeling it, I'll even play it on Sunday. Monday, I might need to take a break. I don't like to plan like more than a week in advance, right? Because, oh, hilarious. Because like anything can happen, right? But like, I will probably play that twice, I'll probably play it 3 days in a row. I'll probably play the Dead Space remake in April, because in April nothing is coming out, so like there won't be anything for me to buy by extension, so I'll probably just buy it then. Like, I don't know, like maybe I should wait on Forspoken as well. That is also another game I could wait for. It really depends how I feel, right? Because there's not really any like playthrough games to play, right? So maybe I could just wait. Well, maybe I'll just play it, because I don't know. I think it would be funny to play Forspoken. I think it's going to be a really silly, over-the-top game, but I don't know. Maybe I should wait. Something tells me I should wait, but I don't know. You ever just get that feeling to jump? Not like Call of the Void, but you know, like the Call of Adventure. It's like I wanna do something brave and adventurous and stuff, like Indiana Jones style. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. And then the game will suck, and then I'll be like, why the fuck did I pay $70 for this? Or, coincidentally, Forspoken could be one of the games of the year. And like be an actual sleeper hit like Stranger of Paradise. But nobody will play it because of some fucking memes on the internet. Who knows? Like, that's what I mean. You never know. Every game is a toss-up. Every game is a masterpiece, and at the same time, it's also dog shit. And you have no idea until you play it. It's Schrodinger's good game. You have absolutely no idea if a game you're about to play is one of the best games you'll ever play or fucking trash. You have genuinely no idea until you actually just play it. Yeah, I need to finish Ralts. That's something I'll definitely do next time. Ralts, Cyndaquil, those two should be on the top of the list for next time, because I definitely need to finish, you know, my favorite Pokemon. Like, why the hell would I not finish the Pokemon I like the most? Alright, before we teleport, we actually did not get a random shiny this stream, just from roaming the overworld. That's actually rare. Usually we get that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around real quick. I hate that these things are aggressive. Like, why? Apoms are so nice. And they become fucking feral. Alright, no Eevee spawned. Oh, here it is. You can barely even see it. Wonder if the shiny sound effect echoes if there's a shiny in the cave. That's also possible. Are those dots in his name? Alright. I will do one other thing. I will look for the shiny Riolu. Just because. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky after a fucking Gibble spawns. The first thing, and it's a shiny. Oh my god. Alright, no. No. Oh shit, the sister? No, look at the Lucario. And then we're actually done. Then there's nothing else to do. The only other shiny I did not look at in this game would be, the Braviary. Because the flying Pokemon that fly around above the map, they don't have AI, but they still spawn as shinies. Like, they're real Pokemon. They're not just there just for, like, you know, whatever. They're real Pokemon. The problem is, like, you have to want to, you know, catch them. You pretty much have to use Jet Balls. Nothing else is fast enough and probably doesn't travel far enough. You probably have to use Jet Balls, or at least one of the fast balls. Alright. It's hard to believe today is not Thursday. That is so weird to me. Oh wow, you're in my party? I didn't even know. I went out with 5 Pokemon. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay. At some point, I will, max out the inventory in this game. Alright, let's check on the Lucario, sorry. So, like, this Crobat up here doesn't actually have AI. It's somewhere without me turning my back. It doesn't actually have AI, like, it doesn't actually look around. Somewhere, where is it? It's usually here. There it is, yeah. So, this doesn't actually have AI. It just paths around the same flight path over and over and over again in a figure 8. So, if you are able to catch it, like, it is a real Crobat that you can use. Oh my god, what is this flight path? I take it back. Ah, it was too high. Are you serious? Fuck. Alright, whatever. Do I need Crobat? Probably does say to catch it in the wild, doesn't it? Number caught 5. Alpha specimens. Number you caught while they were in the air. They fucking hate you, man. There must be wild Crobats somewhere else, too. Yeah, there's one in the cave. That's what it is. There's a Crobat in the cave back in that one instance area in the Highlands. Oh my god, you have to throw it so early. That one you need to fight, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I forget what the other one is. It's just this one, right? You just have to catch this one 5 fucking times. I'm having a boss fight, man. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you put it in the air like this, I caught it. Never mind. We don't even have to worry about it. But what happens is that they get stuck in the air, and you could just catch them over and over and over again. And I really wonder if there was ever supposed to be something out here, like actually, and it was fucking cut. We'll never know. All right, now we're actually done. Only reason I caught the Crobat is because someday I will need to do it, so every time we come here just to, like, shoot the shit, we should just catch it just to move on, right? Yeah. I have no progress on Crobat at all, so this will be something that, you know, will take forever. This is something that is completely doable, right? We could just get into combat with, like, a Magikarp, watch it splash around, and then we could just use Swords Dance over and over and over again. That's really what I should do, and I'm gonna forget about that because we need to watch Magikarp splash anyway. So one of the things we'll also do is just max out Magikarp by just having them splash at each other, and we'll play like Initial D music over it or something, because Initial D just makes everything sound way more epic than it actually is. I think the only place I didn't go today was Coronet, right? Oh, wow, yeah, a couple spawned in the other areas, but I'm not going back for those. Alright. Let me deposit this shiny. Very nice. We got another good shiny, another shiny Gibble. That's a real rare one, too. I don't even have Gibble maxed out, so... I think the next time, like I said, we will do Cyndaquil. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do Cyndaquil, Ralts, I gotta think of the other ones, but those are like the big two, right? So where's that Ralts I was using? Is it this one? Yeah. So I'm gonna use this Ralts. We need to catch a Cyndaquil because I don't have one laying around anymore, I don't think. I actually do not have a Cyndaquil laying around, if you can believe it. I mean, like, we could use this one. It has everything we need. I usually don't like to draw out of my living decks, but if I will if I need to. We'll do Ralts first. Drifloon is also another one that I could do pretty easily. So, alright, very nice, pretty good. So, once again, thank you, Ash, for showing up. Thanks anybody who ever watches this. I'm going to probably get Heavy Balls at some point, just so I could use just a couple, or was it like the Gigatons or whatever? I'm going to get those just so that way I could, like, surprise Pokemon from behind. I think that's the only time that it actually matters. I think you have to be undetected, though, which means, like, if you're not undetected, you don't get the bonus. Which means at that point, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, then what's the point? And that's a good question. What's the point if you don't get the bonus? So, what am I going to do after this? I have to finish fucking Eevee training on Scarlet. So, maybe I'll do that. But, anyway, thank you all. I will take us to my beautiful outro screen that I put a lot of work into. This one actually was a harder one to set up, to be honest with you. I'm going to put more stuff, I think, in, like, the background image, because I'm pretty sure, like, the top layer is without all the, like, spinny and swirly things and whatnot. I'm probably going to put that as a separate thing. I really like this one, too. That's why when I played the Metroid Fusion and I saw this, I'm like, you only ever use this to console once. And this is amazing. I love how beautiful this is. This is such a wonderful, stylish... you know, the GBA games just had their own unique aesthetic. I'll say that. And it's unmatched. There will never be another generation of games like the GBA, because they themselves were like SNES style, right? So it makes me feel a certain type of way. It makes me feel old more than anything. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. 4 fucking shinies is pretty good, so can't complain.